With the trade deadline passing today, and notable teams such as the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders making huge moves, along with a few moves before the trade deadline by Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, as well as division rivals Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals, the Pittsburgh Steelers also were able to finish up the day with making arguably one of the most surprising splashes, but yet not unexpected splashes of the day. Want to find out who they traded for? Find out next on Gridiron Gab Pro Style.
The autumn winds move like the thunderous waves of Neptune's sacred palace. And here, amongst the blackened soil, lies the ragged hands, worn, torn, and callous. They await with cunning and vicious prowess, for the warriors have returned.
Come on, Dutch! Don't do it! Woo! No way! Woo! 85! Crying out loud! You're making me, you're driving me nuts!
But behold.
Welcome back, Gabbers. Thank you all so much for joining us for another edition of Gridiron Gab Pro Style. I am the one and only Mr. CeeLo here, and thank you all so much for being here on this not only election day, but trade deadline Tuesday was very exciting. But I believe, honestly, of the several moves that were made, it was the most important move that was made was by the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm going to be honest with you, out of all of the moves that I saw, this put Pittsburgh back in contention, and for several reasons. Because you already know what George Pickens brings to the party. Now what you end up doing is you end up bringing in a guy whom in his better days was the exact same kind of player. Now what you have is you've got a guy whom he is 30 years of age, but here's the issue. If you're opposing teams, now you've got a guy that is like George Pickens, except he's older. Now here's the thing you got to concern yourself with. He was just getting back on the field a couple of weeks ago, and he already had 12 catches for 166 and averaging almost 14 yards a grab. For his career, if you exclude the rookie season, he's right at 17 yards a grab for his career. Which means now you got two guys on each side where they're able to beat you down the field as a threat. Not to mention these are two really big wide receivers. And Mike Williams can still get up and go. I haven't seen him show any signs of being back to the same old fast character that he once was. But nevertheless, if you go one-on-one with him with the safety down the field, I'm taking my odds with him, especially the way Russell Wilson throws the football. Pittsburgh just got themselves back in to the AFC playoff picture with this move. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, you can't just throw the ball down the field all the time. Yes, you can. And this is just George Pickens. You're going to see these guys open things up for Freiermuth, Darnell Washington, heck, even Najee Harris out of the backfield. Look, this was a huge deal. They're going to be able to run the ball big time now because your safeties cannot cheat in the box. I don't care who you are. This is a nightmare for the Chiefs. You know, outside of the way the Steelers are playing defense this year, Russ is looking like he's getting the rust off. You now pair him with a weapon with the likes of he has not seen in a while. Two big-bodied receivers. I think I heard somebody say it on, it was either NFL Live or SportsCenter. Mike Tomlin just knows how to get it done. I mean, the dude, if he has nothing, he still manages to win 500. He still manages to go 500. And it's looking like now he's going to win the division. If they can keep Russell Wilson healthy, and I even question whether they stick Justin Fields in here. That was a question mark that I had with this, with the trade deadline as well. Was Justin Fields going to get moved? But I don't see it. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to start to look like once they get inside the red zone, it would not shock me if we start seeing some Justin Fields inside the red zone. Yeah, this move is not only shocking, but to me, this was the most important move of the entire trade deadline trades, because now you've got two bona fide big-bodied receivers on each side. And with them both being on the field at the same time, this does not bode well for any team trying to stop the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because now they can really open up the run game. You're going to really see the old school Ben Roethlisberger type of Mike Tomlin offense that you wanted to see, throwing it down the field. This was the worst case scenario that could have happened to anybody in the NFL. Why the Jets were okay with making this deal? Not cool. But it's a great move by Pittsburgh and Mike Tomlin. Great move. But as we get ready to shut this down, Mike Williams is now a Pittsburgh Steeler. All I can think of, throw it down the field, run it. Throw it down the field, run it. Guys, let me know what you think. As to me, the Pittsburgh Steelers have now staked their claim as now one of the top teams to make a move for the Super Bowl. Also, go to my Facebook page at Gridiron Gab Pro Style. Let me know what you think about the show. If there's any other things you want to add to this trade of Mike Williams, please do so. Also, go to Mr. CeeLo at Instagram and see the other things that I'm involved in. Hope you guys went out and voted today. But until the next time, same Gab channel, same Gab platform.
But behold, there is a warm breeze that comes from the west. The blazing sounds of victory fuel their everlasting quest. It is a call to arms, for they are here. An army that has the will to challenge and the will to dare.